What's going on, guys? My name is Mohammed. Wow, sounds funny. I should have a TV show. Okay, so I'm making this video because I want to share some thoughts. The title of this video is probably going to be called Thoughts on Meditation. And I want to share answers to questions that I've got in the last, few years about meditation and what is meditation and just so many things. And yeah, so I want to start off with what's so magical about meditation, because I talk about meditation so much, from my inner circle, my friends, accountability partners, coaches, people in the inner circle, best friends, family, intimate partners, everyone. I talk about meditation so much. And I'm such a big fan of it. I meditate, some days hours and hours, and some days on the regular, I do 1 hour no matter what. Half hour in the morning, half hour in the afternoon, in the evening. And so what's so magical about it, if someone could ask me? Because how passionately I talk about it, how much I love to do it, how much I love to spend time with myself. I don't even say meditation. All I'm doing is actually spending time with myself, learning about myself, getting deeper with myself, understanding myself, understanding all the different characters within my mind, right? Because there's not just one. It's not just my authentic side. It's also my inner child talking. It's also my ego talking, and we have all these different personalities that are at different times in control. And some of the most powerful characters and personalities that are really controlling most of our lives is actually invisible. So yeah, there's so many different thoughts and things that are in our minds, right? So what's so magical about meditation? So I say that meditation, what it's done for me and it continues to do for me, is the awareness. Oh wow, did you see a bug just came into the video there? So meditation gets you to self-awareness. Self-awareness about this magical part of respond with reaction. What do I mean by this? So 99% of us we're just if you have never taken the time to control your emotions, get self-aware, have some discipline within your reactions in life, and really have some listening skills, be able to have conversations, to listen to people without just wanting to reply. Because most of the times when we're listening, we're just listening to reply back. So really we're not listening, we're actually thinking about what we're going to say to that person. So most of the times we're not listening, we're just replying back to them. It's like a reaction. And in life, most of us, we're also reacting to life outside, to government systems, culture, media. From the moment you wake up in the morning, you're already checking your phone, and you fall into the agenda of the world instead of waking up and getting into your own agenda and what you have to do and all these things, right? So for me, reaction and respond, what does it mean to me, and why meditation truly was what helped me discover this about myself, is that meditation gives you self-awareness in those moments where you usually react. You get mad at your girlfriend, you get mad at your boyfriend, you react to getting cut off on the highway, you got your bill, insurance bill, car bill increased, you got in an accident, you got hit by somebody treated you not in a good way, and you react, they made you react. And in those moments where you think back to yourself I shouldn't have done that, I don't know why, what came to me and stuff like that. Meditation gives you so much discipline and self-awareness to where in those moments that you would usually react, you don't react. That space between you reacting, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, where you're wait a minute, you don't react. Instead, you take your time and you respond. And that's what meditation did for me, and it's my favorite thing about the practice of meditation, because of the fact that I don't react to anything. I never react to anything these days. I'm in full control. I'm not in full control of my thoughts, because thoughts come and go, right? But I am self-aware enough to know that I am the witness of these thoughts. I'm not actually these thoughts, right? So I subjectively look at the thoughts. They're just objects. So yeah, that's something about meditation. Something else, I could really talk about that one thing, respond and reaction, so much more, but let's answer another question that comes off the top of my head here, okay? what do I really do? I'm just sitting here. Like, I'm not doing anything and it feels boring. I have so much more work to do. I have stuff to do and it feels like I'm wasting my time. Well, listen, meditation is working out for your mind just like physical working out is for your body. Okay. So you really, when you're sitting there with yourself, focusing on your breath in those moments, it's actually, the workout. It's actually the practice. And the fact that you can't even do that for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes should indicate to you that, wow, you definitely need to spend more time analyzing and sitting with your thoughts, with yourself and with your body, So yeah, the practice definitely, when you first start, it can feel like you're not doing anything, but you want to go past those feelings and those thoughts. You want to get to a deeper state, or what I like to say is that ignore those thoughts, focus on the practice. Like when I work with clients, I tell them to, okay, first 90 days, you start 5-minute practice, focusing on your breath. And you can try this guided meditation that I have recorded for them and I send it out to them. Or they could even be in my course. My course, I have 8 different guided meditations that you can listen to and you can do while you're meditating. So yeah, that's the practice. Those are just thoughts, or is it boring? It's those are just thoughts. They come and go. Okay, for you to cling to one of those thoughts and then make a story around it, that's okay. You can do that. But what I would suggest is to just not even focus on that. Focus on the practice itself. Focus on the meditation practice itself. Okay. Another thing. Oh, how can I use meditation to manifest my dreams? Manifest my goals. To be specific, let's talk about like how can I, use meditation to increase my income? Well, that sounds kind of funny because like meditation overall will change and improve your life. For me, starting meditation and getting control of my habits and my urges and my temptations around bad habits that I had before was the beginning of me transforming my life and increasing my income and starting businesses and investing portfolios and really just elevating my life the last 5-10 years, right? Don't forget, I went from an employee and I was working in construction and I was working on the oil rigs and I was always dirty and muddy and nothing around, just to be specific, nothing wrong with those jobs. It just wasn't for me. And I knew that I had a bigger purpose in life and I wanted to do more in life and I wanted to use my voice and my message and my journey with the world. So, but yeah, like meditation was, what helped me get on my journey in my life to really do what I want to do. Meditation helped me discover my passion. So my purpose in life, right? So what I would suggest, how can you use meditation to increase your income? Well, start meditation, start the practice, commit to it. It will teach you self-love, discipline. You will start to become more aware of on what you really want to do. Maybe it's not money that you actually really want to make. Maybe you just want to have a happy family and you want to this and this and that. And you taught in because if you made it all out of money, that's the only way you can attract that wife and have those kids and all those things. So meditation is even much more beautiful in the sense of it makes you and gets you to a point where you realize what is it that you really want to do with yourself and your time on this earth. You got to remember, we have a limited time on this earth. We have limited energy that we have for those 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years that we're on this earth. So it's what you do with that time, right? And you want to obviously make sure that you live a full life, a good life, a happy life, and do all the things you need to do to make sure you live that good life, right? And I believe meditation is. Okay, those are some thoughts. What else can I share? All I'm saying is, guys, if you haven't started meditation and you're watching this video and you're curious about meditation, I would suggest you start the meditation. You start with the 5 minutes a day and do it for 30 days and then watch what happens. Watch the magical things that unfold in your life from the practice of meditation. Okay, so for me, I'm a big fan of it. I love it. I do it. I will. I'm pretty much committed to spend the rest of my life learning about it more, getting in deeper with myself, more in depth and more self-discovery, and also teaching what I know and what I have learned to people, because I have, seen it really change, not just my life, people in my inner circle, my peers and my colleagues, and a lot of people that, have got on this habit of studying meditation. So with that being said, I love you. I appreciate you. If you want to know more about my meditation course, click the link in the bio and dive deep.